attack in the offensive end. Shoots from along the wall. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Riley. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Pastrnak. Sends it over to Liljegren. Marner's stick handling in his own zone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. And it's a quick pass to McAvoy. Sends one over. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Makes a save again. What a steal in his own end. Great forecheck by DeBrusk. Boston's got the puck at center. Here's the pass. Can't connect the play. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Boston's crossed the line and on the attack. Feed to the middle! And that doesn't connect. And that's a great heads-up play by Bertuzzi. And he slides it quickly to Hanifin. Moves along the boards with some purpose.
You know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Moves it quickly over to Saka. Into the offensive zone. Centering in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bertuzzi. Quick feed to McAvoy. And that's broken up with a stick in front. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Boston's got the puck. Quick feed to Saka. Sends a pass over. Breaks it up with the poke check. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Stops him cold. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless. Järnkrok's won. Draw deep in the defensive zone. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Slides the puck over. Takes it to the front. Oh, and that one misses.
Oh, everyone wants to be the hero, James, and he...
Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this.
Hey, hockey fans. Follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number two. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Bruins have generated a ton of offense in terms of shots, James. I mean, they have the majority of them, but the goaltending duel at both ends has been incredible. They have yet to put one on the board.
Shot! And he makes the save. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Hanifin's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
And now he moves it quickly to Marner. Poked away in the neutral zone. Gains the zone through center. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the pass over to Matthews. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Pastrnak. Sends it quickly to Marner. Takes the pass. Just gets enough to keep it out.
I think the defenders got in their own way there, James, because, I mean, he was just slithering, dancing, showing off his creative and his silky mitts to get to the front of the net.
On the attack along the boards. Stopped with ease. Woll's going to hang on for a whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Tavares wins possession in the defensive zone. Right up the gut, here they go. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Moves it to Riley. Rips it. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
Well, he's definitely going to be disappointed that the shutout streak is going to come to an end, James. And anytime you got one going, you know that number. You want to continue to increase those minutes where you haven't allowed a goal, and tonight it ends.
The Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Rocks him. Carries it across the line. Feeds it over on the rush. Makes a save. Slides it back to the blue line. We got to stop as the puck sails over the glass. Boston's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that's knocked away by McAvoy. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Scoops up the puck. Unloads one. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. They are really pouring on the pressure here. Oh, what a stop on the play. There's a collision. And they skated out of the danger zone. From the right side and up the middle. Shot! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ullmark.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Centering feed! Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Järnkrok's won the draw at center. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Boston's got it in their own zone. Here we go, on-man rush here. Oh, it's denied by Woll.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And he hangs on just as time runs out. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. The Leafs carried along the wall. Here's a short pass to Lauko. To the front, and that goes off a stick. Now a quick pass to Marner. Moves the puck.
Matthews needs to be better, James, tonight. I mean, he's their star sniper. This is a close game. This is why he gets paid the big bucks. He's got to fill the net.
The Leafs take over on possession. Quick pass to Nylander. Nice hit on the play there. Boston's in transition. He got all of that hit. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that pass attempt is deflected. Across the point. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Leafs take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Boston's got the puck along the wall. And that's just out of reach. And he turns that one aside. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Woll's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Leafs slide it through center. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
He's a power forward in part.
No, they didn't like that, and here we go. They're going to fight.
I didn't like it because it was a dangerous play, James, and you got to play her down as a result, and of course you got to respond, and it results in dropping the mitts.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The Bruins clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Takes a shot, gets a piece of it to keep it out. Zacha's taking it from his own end. He's got a step, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Buffalo's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. All alone! Sends it down low. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
They go on the attack from the left side. Fires it! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. And he sends it across to Gregor. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Takes a shot. Steps up with the block.
Tavares is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Centering feed! He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Bruins now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time. So you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents. So continue to hold it. Continue to apply the pressure.
Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Directs it on over to Marner. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Lindholm. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Goaltenders made their way to the bench. They've got the extra attacker they desperately need. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone.